Good evening. Welcome to the joint convention of the City Council and the School Committee. I now call this meeting to order. I would like to welcome our members of the School Committee and our City Council to this joint convention. Now, please be advised that FATV is conducting an audio and video recording of this public broadcast. I ask that anyone in the audience who's recording this meeting to please identify yourself for the record now by standing and stating your name and address. Seeing none, I ask that all electronic devices be placed into silent mode. Mine is. And we will do the salute to the flag. Councillor Boschman, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Be an honor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
I will. And the roll is alphabetical, and Councilor Boschman just happened to be the first one on there, and the flag. So every vote will start with Councilor Boschman. Councilor Boschman.
Present.
Councilor Kuchar.
Here.
Councilor Cragen will not be with us. Councilor Cruz.
Here.
Councilor Di Natale.
Here.
Ms. Lindsay England. Councilor Fleming.
Here.
Councilor Green.
Here.
Ms. Deborah Jeffries.
Here.
Dr. Marissa Knight is not with us. Ms. Rosemary Reynolds.
Here.
Councilor Schultz.
Here.
Mayor Squalia.
Aye.
Mr. Peter Stevens.
Here.
Thank you.
I guess
Councilor
present.
Dean Hassinger.
Here.
Councilor Walsh.
Here.
Mr. James Walsh.
Here.
And President Zarella.
Here.
Perfect.
14.
I have 50.
Yeah, you're correct.
15?
Yeah.
15 members present.
15 members present. Thank you, Madam Clerk. I will now read the warrant for the joint convention. The following matters are on the agenda: to appoint 2 members of the Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School District Committee to fill the expired seats for 4-year terms to expire January 2028. We have been given the proposed rules for the convention, and I know that President Zarella has a motion to amend.
Yep, I would like to, actually, can I see the text, please, just so I can cite it appropriately? I would move to amend proposed rule number 5 to add after the words City Council Rule 3.16, provided, however, that in the event of a tie, the chair of the joint committee shall cast the deciding vote.
Repeat that again.
After the words City Council Rule 3.16 in Rule number 5, it should say, or I'm proposing that it say, provided, however, that in the event of a tie, the chair of the joint commission shall cast the deciding vote.
Second.
Motion and second to amend rule number 5 of the joint convention.
On the motion.
On the motion, Councilor Boschman.
Does the chair get the vote at the same time and then he gets to vote again?
Only in the event, oh, I'm sorry, Madam Chair, would you mind if I chime in?
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you. Only in the event that after all the rounds of runoff balloting are completed, there's a tie. It's never happened for us before. But basically, it's if we were to, I think we have an odd number of people here this evening, so it won't even be a possibility. But if, well, I guess if hypothetically 3 people each had 5 votes, there would be no way to eliminate anyone and go on to the next round. So someone would have to decide who actually won. Under our council rules, it's the president, but since I'm not actually chairing the meeting this evening, it doesn't make any sense for it to be me
technically, sir, you will have 14
14.
votes.
He's going to recuse himself.
Oh, yes, thank you. I forgot. So we will have 14. So hypothetically, if we wound up with a 7-7 tie, then the chair of the Joint Commission would cast the deciding vote.
Mr. Walsh?
So you're saying that the chair gets to vote twice?
Only in the event of a tie.
That's what I'm saying. Why, I don't understand why the person who's already voted once gets to cast another vote to break a tie.
May I continue?
Yes?
Just because someone has to. When we were drafting these rules for the council, we were trying to just figure out what do we do in case it's a tie. We couldn't think of any fairer way to do it, so we just figured someone's got to have the final say. Might as well give it to the person that the council elected. I was not president at the time, just to be clear. But the idea is just someone has to end up breaking that tie, and the only one that made sense at the time was to give it to the president. Okay. We could do a coin flip, but no one thought that seemed particularly fair.
Councilor Green?
Yeah, I'm just noticing on our rules and regulations, an acceptance for tonight's, on November 6th, that's not right either.
No, that's one.
So it's got here that it's 9 members of both bodies, and I understand that if all of us were present, it would be 9, but for tonight's vote, isn't the quorum going to be 8?
That was going to be my next request. We will have 14 members of the body after Councilor Kuchar recuses himself, which would bring us to 8, correct, Madam Clerk?
So, Madam Chair, that rule number 7, is setting the number for a quorum, not for a majority. It's simply saying that if we had fewer than 9 total members, we couldn't conduct the meeting.
Number 6 has a majority vote of 9.
Oh, I see, Rule 6.
But we have a motion dealing with rule number 5 right now.
We do, yes.
Still,
Okay, Mr. Stevens?
couldn't we have a second round of voting, and somebody might change their vote on the 7 to 7?
So within our council rule 3.16, it does state that the first option would be to offer the members of the body an opportunity to change their vote.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions or concerns, comments? Okay. We have a motion. We have a motion and second to amend rule number 5.
Avoid this.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? 2 in 3? 3 in opposition?
Councilor Boschman? Who are the other two? Marcus?
And Rosemary Reynolds.
And who was the third?
Rosemary Reynolds.
Thank you. So that's 12 yes.
Okay, so that amendment passes. Now I would ask for an amendment to rule number 6 to amend the vote to 8 members of both bodies combined.
I will make that motion, or rather, in case we have anyone else drop out, I would move that we simply strike the words of 9 members, and then it'll simply say by majority vote of both bodies combined.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and second to amend rule number 6 to strike 9 members and simply be a majority vote of both bodies combined. Any questions or comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Unanimous.
5:15.
Okay, I would ask for a motion to accept the rules and regulations.
So moved. Is the date going to change?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Motion and second to approve the rules? All right, and any questions or comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? That is unanimous. The rules are accepted. Thank you. All right. Madam Clerk, will you please read the names of the candidates to elect to the Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School District Committee seats and conduct the lottery to determine the order of their presentations?
I would be happy to. I put them all in little cards. The first one we have is Evelyn Bosworth. The second candidate, Andrew, by alphabetical order, Andrew Kuchar. The third one is Sandra Robichaud. The fourth one is Ronald Torigny. And the fifth one is Amy Wilder.
I would move to recuse myself at this point in time. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Kuchar.
Who's the third one?
Okay. So the first one that we'll present is Andrew Kuchar. The second one is Evelyn Bosworth. Mr. Torigny is third. Sandra Robichaud will be fourth. And Amy Wilder will be fifth.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Candidates will have 3 minutes to make their presentation. And per our lottery, we will have Councillor Kuchar. Candidate Kuchar.
Thank you very much. I put my name in this because education has always been important to me. Monty Tech is in my ward, and I would like to be a member of the school committee of Monty Tech. A lot of you won't know this, but I actually went to school initially to become an English teacher at Fitchburg State. I changed my major in my senior year in order to make my ready to go to law school, which was an ultimate decision that I decided. I still think education is important, and also a technical education is extremely important, which I think Monty Tech brings to the district. While I was in college, I worked at a paper mill, and I saw the technical arts at work. And I saw a lot of graduates from technical school, and I applauded their abilities. I think we, as an attorney, can bring a lot to the school board for Monty Tech, and I would like the opportunity to be able to help out not only my ward, but also in the district as a whole. I thank you for your consideration at this time, and hope I can get your vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next on our list we have Evelyn Bosworth.
Hi, thank you for having me here today. So the sole reason of me wanting to join the Monty Tech committee is I'm kind of a success story of Monty Tech. I went to Monty Tech, and I would love to see a little bit more of the reflective of a student that would need Monty Tech. So I grew up in the Green Acre projects. I grew up in a low-income household with one parent in a Latino home and didn't have many opportunities. So Monty Tech was a good choice for me. I met my husband there, who also grew up in Green Acre projects. He had no parents because he lost both when he was very young, and also low income, not many options. And that's where we met one another. We became team parents through Monty Tech, which meant it was hugely important for us to come out of high school, not with jobs, but with careers. Because in order to break family cycles, in order to make it in life, a job just wasn't going to cut it. And I think myself being reflective of that is actually reflective of some of the students that are applying, that a trade school is more than just a high school education. It's actually your next step in life to be able to propel yourself, to give yourself more options. So Monty Tech, I hold it very dear to my heart. My daughter is also a Monty Tech graduate, and I'd love to give back. I'd love to give back to a school that gave me so much and means so much to me, and I'd like to be part of all the future endeavors that it has and give just another perspective of what this school can actually do for a person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bosworth.
Clap. I love the clap.
Okay. Next, we'll have Ronald Terigny.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Mayor, School and School Committee Chairperson, Mayor Sequoia, City Council President, Mr. Zarella, and City Councilor, School Committee Vice Chair, Mr. Stevens, and the school committee members. As you know, my name is Ron Terigny. I'm a retired small business owner practicing general dentistry in Fitchburg for 42 years. That's why I got gray hair. I'm also a member of the Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School for the past 10 years. I sit here tonight to seek your continued support as a school committee representative for the city of Fitchburg. My primary goals are to ensure a safe, equitable, and productive educational and vocational environment for our Fitchburg and district students, enabling them to be responsible, productive, and effective members in society, and encouraging them to supplement the area's trade workforce. For many years, I advocated changes to the admissions policy concerning the withdrawal of an accepted applicant after June 1st deadline and replacing that vacancy with a student on the waiting list from that same city or town. Admissions criteria for homeschooled students have been updated. These changes are reflected in our current admissions policy. For the last few years, the admissions criteria have been relaxed. For example, the cutoff score of 45 is no longer there. And application and the guidance counselor's recommendation from the elementary school has been eliminated. The remaining criteria were modified to accommodate for more admissions. In 2016, there were 584 applications. 355 were accepted. 349 were accepted.
You have 15 seconds remaining, Mr. Terigny.
Okay. Then, I've also been responsible for the Graduation Gift Committee and the Students Assistance Benefit Dance. Graduation Gift Committee is unique for a vocational school. This is supported by the school committee to recognize the support that parents and guardians and friends for the students of the school by giving a gift of $250.
Your time has expired, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Next, we have Sandra Robichaud.
Hi. Thank you for hearing me tonight. My name is Sandra Robichaud, and I came to Fitchburg about 22 years ago for my husband, who was born and raised here in Fitchburg, as his family came from Canada and worked here in the mills and whatnot. When I came out here, I worked for local attorneys and local businesses, and then found myself working for Montachusett, actually. I worked there for 11 years, and I was the assistant to the academic director. It was a great spot, but when my youngest daughter became a freshman, I decided it was time for her to have her own life, her own experiences there, and not be, Sandra's daughter. She needs her own spot. So then I moved on to the maximum security prison over in Sousa. So I work there now with inmates on a daily basis. I go to them and discuss their finances and money situations and stuff like that. So I wanted to get back into Montachusett because I really loved it, and I really loved working there, and I was a large part of the community and did a lot of school committee meetings, prepared for them. So leaving was not easy for me, and I've been looking and searching for a way to get back in more so than just being Leah's mom. So I heard this, and I thought this would be a great way to get back in. And what does a good school committee member look like? I think this person is well-rounded. They have great views in the community and with school. They're realistic. They are good with business and delicate situations. And this person would listen to all sides of every situation, concern, idea, things like that. And I think I really do that, especially coming from a high school, going to a prison, when you're working with high school students and incarcerated individuals. You have to be very delicate, you have to be very sensitive, but you also have to be very realistic and explain to them, sometimes it's not that easy. So another big part of Montachusett that we love are the fantastic programs, like the MVP program that partnered with the public schools. And I'm excited because I think I would really do very well in leading and seeing what other programs we could develop with public schools in the future and make more improvements and let all kids, not just vocational kids, have opportunity to learn vocational things before they graduate. So I think I would fit very well there. Thank you. Thank you for hearing me tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, our final candidate is Amy Wilder. However, she contacted City Clerk and let her know that she's ill tonight.
Right, she was unable to attend to the health issue.
So she provided a statement, which, with no objection, I will read her statement. Good evening. My name is Amy Wilder. I am honored to stand before you as a candidate for the Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School Committee. With 21 years of experience as a teacher and a counselor and my deep roots in this community, I am passionate about giving back to the region that shaped me and supporting the incredible work being done at Montachusett. On a personal level, Montachusett has had a profound impact on my family. My daughter, a Montachusett graduate, is now thriving in the food industry, thanks to the solid foundation she gained through the school's culinary arts program. My son, who will graduate this May from the dental assisting program, plans to continue his education at Montachusett Community College while working as a dental assistant. These success stories are testaments to Montachussett's ability to prepare students for fulfilling careers and lives. In addition to my role as an educator, I've had the privilege of serving on Montachussett's Culinary Advisory Board, and for the past 4 years on the Dental Advisory Board. These experiences have given me a first-hand look at the dedication and innovation that drive Montachussett's programs and the vital connections between the school and the industries it supports. Vocational education has never been more important. With college costs soaring, schools like Montachusett provide students with both practical skills and a top-tier education, setting them up for success in the workforce and as contributing members of society. Yet as I've seen in my role as an educator, the demand for vocational education far exceeds the available spots. The number of applications Montachusett receives each year underscores how competitive and valuable this education has become. My work for the Mass Hire Work Board in the Brockton area has further reinforced the critical need for skilled tradespeople in our communities. Vocational schools like Montachusett are essential in addressing this demand, and I am committed to ensuring that all motivated students have access to these opportunities. One of the most exciting developments at Montachusett is the new MVP program, which opens doors for students who may not enter through traditional means. This groundbreaking initiative provides vocational training to an entirely new sector of students, and I would love to see it grow to offer even more opportunities. Programs like MVP exemplify Montachussett's forward-thinking approach and dedication to meeting the needs of its students and community. I am passionate about helping Montachusett continue its legacy of excellence. With my experience as an educator, my advisory board service, and my understanding of the community's workforce needs, I believe I can contribute meaningfully to the school's ongoing success. Thank you for considering my candidacy. I am excited about the opportunity to serve and help ensure that Montachusett continues to change lives and strengthen our community. That was Amy Wilder. And before we move to the ballot, I would just like to thank all candidates, everyone that put their name in for this school committee. I know it sometimes takes a lot to put your name out there and put yourself out there, but it's so valuable to have a variety of people that want to do this. And I would urge any of you that if you are not elected to put in your name for further consideration at a future date. All right. Thank you. So we will now vote to elect the first Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School District Committee seat for a 4-year term to expire January 2028. This will be conducted by the ranked choice voting method per City Council Rule 3.16 as amended. A ballot will now be distributed to each member by Clerk Bellotta. Please mark the ballot with your order of preference for all nominated. Once you have voted, please return your ballot to the city clerk for tallying. Thank you, Madam Clerk, for distributing the ballots. Ms. Reynolds, you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. In the past, when I was on the city council, there was a councilor that eventually had to leave the council post because he couldn't be at Montachusett and on the city council at the same time. I assume that this is all clear.
I did request Solicitor Mead, City Solicitor Lisa Mead, to look into this, and she confirmed that a city councilor can serve on that seat.
On the board. What is the distinction? Is it between serving on the board and being a teacher at the school, receiving an income from the school?
My understanding is Councilor Kutcher would just need to recuse his vote from any financial implications due to the regional district allocations.
Would you repeat that, please?
Councilor Kutcher would need to recuse his vote when it comes to finance, the city council approving of the financing for Montachusett.
Oh, that's kind of an important...
President Zarella, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I also spoke with the city solicitor, and that's the impression I got as well, that this is perfectly fine as long as he avoids voting on any council matter that directly impacts the Montachusett.
Mr. Stevens.
That particular case, the city councilor was also a teacher at Montachusett, and that's why he could not serve on the Montachusett.
Thank you for that clarification. That makes sense.
I believe it was a question of receiving two sources of income from the city, and this wouldn't apply to our attorney, right?
I don't believe that Montachusett School Committee members get paid.
No, they don't get paid.
Okay. So we will now conduct our vote. So once the tallying is completed by the city clerk will announce the winner of the first seat.
do have a tie, 7-7. Mr. Tiebreaking and Ms. Bosworthy are tied 7-7.
I couldn't hear that.
Okay, so
Could you repeat that again, please?
Mr. Tiebreaking and Ms. Bosworth are both tied 7-7.
So, okay, in the event of a tie, currently we have a tie for Ms. Bosworth and Mr. Tiebreaking. So, per the City Council rules that we are currently using, in the event of a tie, the members of the body shall be given a single opportunity to change their vote. So, should we go around?
It probably makes sense to do it as a roll call from the clerk.
Next time, have
So we should do a roll call of between Ms. Bosworth and Mr. Tiebreaking.
Correct.
And we have a question.
I have a question.
Yes.
I thought the whole purpose of ranked choice voting was if there was a tie, you would go down to the next level to see, and it's still a tie?
So, Mayor?
Yes.
So this would be after going down all the levels. That's why it's 7-7 rather than, say.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Ms. Reynolds.
A vote for our first candidate?
Between the two.
So we currently have a tie between
Number one.
Evelyn Bosworth and Ronald Tiebreaking. So we will conduct a roll call vote of the members of the body to choose one or the other. So I would ask that you express your preference between those two candidates.
Let me pursue this. My question was, is this for we're choosing the first candidate, then choosing the second? If it's a tie, does that first person that loses this tie become our second choice?
There will be an entirely second round of voting with a new ballot. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Okay. Should we take a motion to do this action, take a roll call vote, or?
I don't think it's needed.
Okay, I don't think that's needed. Okay. So we will, yes.
Is it in our rule that we have to say out loud who we want? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the ballot that we just did?
We could conduct it.
I mean, if we're all going to have two ballots that's in secret, why am I going to say out loud who I want now?
So the ballot per open meeting law is not really going to be secret anyway. We're not reading it out, but it is going to be entered on the record.
Without our names on it, though.
No, it should have names on it ideally, but.
They are identified.
No, I'm saying us.
Us, as a body.
We didn't put our names on it. I didn't.
The ballots are identified.
You put the name on it.
1 through 14.
Okay.
I just went 1 through 14.
We have to for open
Because
meeting law
if you don't
purposes.
if the ballot's incorrect, like I had to go to Councilor Boschman, and the only way I knew it was his ballot was because I had counted seats.
That's fine.
It said it was Councilor.
Fine. All set.
You had your name on it.
Ms. Jeffries?
No, I was just going to say, if this is to see if anyone wanted to change their vote, it can't just be asked if anyone wants to change their vote at this time, knowing that it's 7-7. I don't know. I mean.
So I think we could ask, just does anyone want to change your vote, yes or no? But the problem is, without knowing how anyone else is voting, we could wind up with, an equal number of people on either side changing their votes, and then we just have a different 7-7 tie.
Okay.
Because everyone's trying to be cooperative.
So I guess the first question I would have to the body is if we want to do it by verbal roll call vote, or if we would prefer to write it down on a piece of paper and hand it to the clerk.
Doesn't matter.
I say let's be consistent. Let's just write it down and be consistent throughout and not confuse it anymore.
Does that work for you, Madam Clerk?
Absolutely. I'm a people pleaser.
Prepared.
Do the members of body prefer writing down their vote?
Doesn't make a difference to me, one way or the other.
Okay, let's do a show of hands. All those that would prefer to write their vote down on a piece of paper. And those that would prefer to do a roll call vote.
I don't care either way.
Either way.
Ooh, that looked like a tie.
Aye.
Could we do that? Could we do that one more time? Those that would prefer to write it down, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that means that that fails. All right, we will do it by voice vote. Okay. So, thank you. Okay, we will do a roll call vote.
We ripped up the paper.
Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll to elect for the choice of Evelyn Bosworth or Ronald Tarigny?
Okay, happily. Councilor Boschman.
Ronald Tarigny.
Okay. Councilor Cruz.
Ms. Evelyn, Miss Evelyn is my vote.
Councilor Di Natale.
Mr. Tarigny?
Councilor Fleming.
Mr. Tarigny?
Councilor Green.
Mr. Trigny?
Ms. Jeffries.
Mr. Tarigny?
Ms. Reynolds.
Mr. Tarigny?
Councilor Schultz.
Evelyn Bosworth.
Mayor Squalia.
Evelyn Bosworth.
Mr. Stevens.
Dr. Tarigny?
Councilor Van Hazinga.
Mr. Tarigny.
Councilor Walsh.
Evelyn Bosworth?
Mr. Walsh.
Dr. Tarigny?
And President Zarella.
Dr. Tarigny.
I'm sorry? 10 to 4, Mr. Tarigny. Dr. Tarigny, I just heard that.
Congratulations. Okay.
Because we just did that, the roll call, we don't have the confirmatory. I should have said that.
Thank you. Sounds good. All right. Congratulations, Dr. Ronald Tarigny, for continuing to serve. Okay, and now we will vote to elect the second Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School District Committee seat for a 4-year term to expire January 2028. And Madam Clerk will distribute the ballots.
Bosworth with 10.
Congratulations, Evelyn Bosworth. Okay, now we will require a roll call vote by the city clerk to confirm the report of the clerk.
Councilor Boschman.
Yes.
Councilor Cruz.
Yes.
Councilor Di Natale.
Yes.
Councilor Fleming.
Yes.
Councilor Green.
Yes.
Ms. Jeffries.
Yes.
Ms. Reynolds.
Yes.
Councilor Schultz.
Yes.
Mayor Squire.
Aye.
Mr. Peter Stevens.
Yes.
Councilor Van Hassinger.
Yes.
Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Mr. Walsh.
Yes.
And President Zarella.
Yes.
Thank you. That's 14 in favor.
Okay, we have our members. Thank you so much, everyone. The new Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School District Committee members will now be sworn in by the city clerk.
Congratulations. If you could please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly promise and swear that I will faithfully and impartially and to the best of my knowledge and ability perform and discharge all duties incumbent upon me as the Montachusett Regional Vocational Technical School Committee member. For the city of Pittsburgh. So, congratulations.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's great.
You'll be able to work together again.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please reach out if you ever need anything.
I appreciate that. And she does respond. I should bear witness to that. She does respond.
Welcome aboard.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Good luck with everything. Take care already.
Okay, now the only thing left on our agenda is a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion and second to adjourn. This doesn't require a roll call, does it?
No.
Okay, I'll take this by unanimous consent. We are adjourned.